This looks like teamwork.
What do you mean?
This looks like friendship.
Well, let's not
What did you
start sucking each other's dicks just yet.
No, please, copped. Ice water in the vein. Dale Curry 3's dropped.
I'm sitting here with PremRock and Kils. They have some weird ciphered names, and I know them for 24 hours. We had a gig last night together. It was quite good fun again.
Mm-hmm.
I had a fun time.
Yeah. So you're on tour, obviously, and you flew across the Atlantic in a big plane, probably too, or did you take the boat?
We took a big plane, courtesy of Hopper, the app that compares prices, which I recommend. Kayak has really been letting me down lately, so I put in dates to Hopper, and they set alerts to my phone, and we saw a really good price, so we took it.
Cool.
Yeah.
TripAdvisor entry 11/15 April 12th 2018.
So what's the deal with you guys? So on like I want to know on what dating app did you both met?
Blender.
All right.
It's where a rapper tries to find a producer.
Yeah.
And it was a prototype. We both had downloaded it, and next thing you know, we're
Drinking absinthe in Prague.
shooting absinthe in Prague, trying to keep it all together. If only for one night.
Actually, it's only partially. The real story is only partially less entertaining. We met in South by Southwest at this big festival, obviously in
Yeah.
The
Austin.
glow sticks and the pacifier.
I mean, it was anything you really want.
I was on something probably, I think, maybe. No, it was during the day. It was daytime.
South by is one of those things. It's a real blunder. It's not untrue.
No, it's not untrue. So
And we toured our way back to the Northeast together.
you
It
get
was
to
a
know.
clown car of
It was a clown car of. Oh man, who was all in there? It was Willie Green,
Durazzo.
Mad Dukes,
Yeah.
Relic,
Relic was there.
us,
Wow.
us two,
That's crazy.
and Ronnie
Perks.
The man whose star has ascended
Wow. Well done.
beyond any of ours.
Well done.
Yeah.
We had the same booking agent, DTR, and yeah, it was a fun romp back home.
I guess so. So you guys have a new project coming up, or no? You released something, didn't you?
Yeah, we have a new EP. It's called Poets Payday. Right now, it's just on the Bandcamp.
Yeah.
We'll throw it up on iTunes and Spotify and all that later. But we kind of wanted to do a drop for the tour.
Mm-hmm.
People can just buy it from us directly while we're on the road, and then it's been really cool because I got the Bandcamp app is pretty tight.
Oh
you
yeah.
know? I'm like interacting with people as they buy the record. I'm like, "What's up? Thank you. You're in Hamburg, cool. Or you're in Berlin, come check you. Oh, you're in Paris. That's what's up. Lyon, hey, we're there on the 26th. You know." So it's like a really, and it tells me how they found it, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good tool. So shout out to Bandcamp for that.
It's a good app, man. Good fun. I mean, I found your track a couple of years ago, The Extremists, featuring, who was it, Ghetto Sock?
Yeah, so the Extremities was myself and my production partner, DJ Uncle Fester, who, we just got together, DJ and producer, and him and I have been making records for a long time, and we did a record called EP called Instruments, and Ghetto Socks was the main guest, who's one of our oldest friends, great MC from out east, and that is crazy to me that you got that, because it was only on the Bandcamp release that you could get. It was a Led Zeppelin and Beastie Boys mashup that we did, and we try to keep it live. And it's funny because then it was the stuff I used to do with Ghetto Socks is stuff that I do now with Prem on stage, very live, keeping it But it's funny actually. The Extremities, people in Europe knew it. Like our cats, our friends in Lyon knew about it, and it just keeps popping up in different places. It's funny, man. Again, maybe it's the Bandcamp thing. You were saying that you explored Bandcamp that way and found it. So again, it just keeps coming up. But
we were starting playing it, and like, this sounds. He's not covering it. He's not stealing it from someone else. This is weird. And I was playing that track for a couple years now.
Yeah.
Small world.
Wow.
Yeah, the small world we have definitely here. We have
Yeah.
so many mutual friends. It's creepy.
Well, last night there was a real.
Oh, that was creepy.
There was a crazy
That was
lightning
insane.
struck. You should tell the story because I had a couple connections with this dude from Pittsburgh, but you had. I mean, that was.
Yeah, this dude Gene. They were talking, and I found out he was from Pittsburgh. So I'm a Pennsylvania guy too. We're just kind of bullshitting. And then I mentioned that I had the Shadow Lounge, which was a predominant hip hop venue in Pittsburgh, which had closed. They were talking about it.
And I'd played there.
He had played there, so they had got brought up, and I go, oh yeah, I remember that. I won the Rhyme Calisthenics Battle of Champions there like years ago. And he goes, what? And he's like, oh my God, you did win. I was running sound that night. And I'm like, here we are in Cologne.
insane.
And the reason I had been in that event was I guess the New York champion couldn't make it, so they needed a sub, and I hadn't even done the New York event. I did the Philly event, and I got I actually tied for second with Curly Castro, which is how I met him. Funny enough, all coming together. But they asked me if I'd do it. They're like, I think you'd have a shot at winning, and lo and behold, I did win. And we're in the same room with the sound man in Cologne.
How many years later?
There is 6.
Jeez, yeah.
There's no, you can't put odds on that. That was just one of those
That's
moments.
crazy.
Yeah, so we just chopped it up for a while after
Shout
that.
out to Gene, man. Yeah.
Yeah, good man. Good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
So just out of the blue, what's your favorite sandwiches? Like, what do you like on your sandwich?
Am I building my own sandwich, or am I seeking out a sandwich that exists and I know about the sandwich? So that's why I'm looking for it.
Now you're building your own sandwich.
Building my own sandwich with like household things, like this is in my house, or am I at a place where I'm like, you make this for me? It's important for me to know this part.
You're at your house.
I'm at my house.
Yeah.
I've accrued all of the necessary items to make the sandwich.
Not two items I'm missing.
2 items are missing.
Wow. Rabbit hole.
This is intense.
It's a tough one, yeah.
I'm gonna go with some sort of like honey turkey as the meat, spicy mustard as the condiment. The lettuce has to be right, which is a big part of why if I'm going to a place, do I get the lettuce? I look at the lettuce, and if I don't like the way the lettuce looks, I'm not gonna get it.
You an iceberg guy? What do you?
I mean, no. But often you don't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
Baby spinach would be probably ideal, but romaine would be good. If it looks good, we're putting the lettuce on it, okay? A lot of people might guffaw at this, but I want pickles.
Pickles are always good.
I want pickles. Not too. There can't really be too many pickles for me. And then that's really it.
All
I don't really do tomato too often. Maybe some peppers.
Well, tomato, you need the basil for it.
Oh,
in my opinion. If you
Okay.
put some basil on top of it, it makes a whole different
So I guess I'm keeping it simple
All right.
if we're doing it that
What
way.
about you?
I got you beat for simple. Just because we're in Europe. My first time in Europe, I was 10, and my mom's side of the family's Hungarian, and we went to Budapest. And my uncle at the time, my mother's brother, was running this like campground on Lake Balaton, which is like a beautiful lake. And I showed up, and we were hungry, and my aunt made us, and you've met Andy.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, and Agnes.
Uh-huh.
And
guy.
I had they made me a sandwich, and it was literally like a half inch of Hungarian salami, 1 slice of just primo Swiss cheese, butter, layer of butter on each side on
I didn't put cheese
rye.
on the sandwich, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I would.
Of course.
I would put Swiss, I think.
Swiss, yeah,
Right.
sure. And it was just like, and I was just a little kid, and I was really hungry,
Idiot.
and I'd never had like native Hungarian salami, which of course is like just fat and just like it's oozing. It's like it's delicious and gross, and I love it. There's like a half inch of salami, like when you get those sandwiches, and there's just like like a half inch of meat. And that sandwich was like life changing for me. And I don't know why, but I demanded them. Like I was like, Agnes, you got to make me this every day, and I ate them every day for that whole, I don't know how, we were there maybe 5-6 days. So I have it's place in my heart for it. I know that's Sketchy beats Simple Wise. I'm a pickle man too and all that, but
Okay.
you know,
You don't need a lot.
I don't, and I'm not much of a foodie.
The
anyway.
missing item was cheese, probably. That's why you forgot it.
I didn't have it available because it was missing. Yeah.
You did say 2 items were missing.
Jedi mind tricks.
It's 2.
But it's kind of cool that a sandwich is so life-changing, has so much meaning to you.
Well, I figured you asked the question about sandwiches. What's my best sandwich memory? You know, that's one of them.
I couldn't recall. I do so many sandwiches. You know, you just ate my meal, so you know I'm kind of insane in the kitchen sometimes.
You're a curry man. This is the second time I've had curry since I've been here in 24 hours.
This is pretty nice.
Both
When
delicious.
was the first time?
I had a curry falafel last night.
Curry sauce on a falafel.
Yeah, but
I mean, I would
it's not curry.
go so far to call it curry.
Well,
Here we are, huh?
Here we
short
are.
straws, huh?
So how do you like the beach?
This is one of the best beaches I've ever been to.
Probably.
It's
And I've been to a lot of beaches.
it's perfect balance, right? It's between sunlight and wind and
It's not too steep.
spring.
A lot
man.
of dogs walking around. I like that.
It's a dog
Some
parade.
good dogs. Good dogs too. They're not misbehaving, acting crazy.
So here's a question that I have for you guys. When you meet a dog in Germany, the dog is German. It thinks in German. Its
yeah.
inner dialogue is German, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you meet a deer in the woods in Germany, it's a German deer,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, just want to clarify that.
Okay.
Deers aren't the same.
Deer is plural.
You
Deer
need,
is plural.
Do you need any phrases that you can say in German to a deer here?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, this.
Sprechen Sie Deer Deutsch?
Are you a German deer?
I mean, I like that idea that that deer is thinking in German. Its inner dialogue is
Do you
German.
ever talk to a dog from another country?
No.
Yeah, I talked to a Ukrainian dog because my roommate.
Does he know what's up?
Yeah,
She?
my roommate's friend. She has a dog, and it's a Shiba. It's just like Doge,
Doge.
the meme.
Yeah.
Looks just like him. It's fucking amazing. But you talk to him in English, he doesn't. He just stares at you like you're nuts.
He
And then
doesn't
she
know.
says something in Russian, and he does it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
All right. Well, it's interesting.
I had last year a Romanian cat sitting on my chest.
Dang.
I woke
Goddamn
up somewhere
Romanians.
and then this
That's
cat was
that's a
dancing.
that's a hangover.
Yeah, that was.
Romanians have no respect.
What have you done? What have you done to wake up with a Romanian cat on your chest the night prior? It's time
That's
to take some life
interesting.
inventory.
Yeah.
I
Don't
called-
badmouth the
It was a
Romanians, by the way.
vacation.
Come on, I'm Hungarian. Get out of here.
It was a vacation.
I'm just kidding.
No, but the cat was kind of chill with me. It understood me. I was like, oh, go away. And it went.
It probably understands basic hand gestures, no matter what, right?
Yeah, or just me breathing violently.
Felt
like,
your
"Ah."
energy
Yeah, feel my energy.
from 2 planets away.
I've made the mistake of thinking that this is a universal gesture for the bill. Bring the bill.
No,
And,
I guess
it's not.
I
It's
guess
not.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I thought that was like universal.
You know what's interesting is I had seen on Anthony Bourdain's show when he comes to Cologne that if you don't, that they just bring you beers until you have to make it known you don't want another beer. Otherwise, it's just
Where?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed
I mean-
that actually at the bar because when dude was done, there
Yeah,
was
he just
another one.
yeah.
And I'm like, that's fine with me. 'Cause,
Well-
like, that's like that. If I'm there, I'm there.
I'm there to drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
With him, that was a different story. That's he.
You
liked
told
it.
him something, didn't you?
Nah,
He gave me 3 shots.
you tell- you
in
warned
a
him
row.
about
I didn't say
Is that what you did?
anything.
He gave me 3 shots in a row. He gave me rum, Jägermeister, and rum again.
That's reckless.
If I still, I don't know. I don't deserve to feel good,
Well,
but
about much.
I felt alright after that. You know what I'm saying?
So guys, any future plans?
Well,
Naps?
The rest of this,
Naps? That's a good thing.
the rest of this tour is going to be quite a journey. It's actually not as nuts as past tours in some respects, right?
We have a couple of serious hurdles.
We've
We have
done-
one
we've-
serious hurdle in Kadan.
We've done some things where we're like, what were we thinking?
Yeah.
Kind of things. Kind of like, we said yes to things we shouldn't have said yes to, and the scope was larger. We'd go as far east as Vienna and Budapest, and as far northwest as London. So we cut those parameters out and kind of focused on, Western Europe to try to just hit it hard and succinct, and I think we did a pretty good job. So after that tour, probably we'll never speak again, and I wish him well.
Yeah, keep in touch.
Yeah.
We actually, one cool thing, we got physicals coming for the new EP, which is exciting.
Yeah.
And we've added a few tracks from
4
our
tracks.
remix record, which
3
only
remixes.
appeared on tape, and a couple tracks we're really excited about doing. The remixes we got done by
Was
some
it
pretty
Eloquent?
luminous.
Yeah, Eloquent, Larange,
Eloquent.
and Blockhead.
Larange.
I haven't heard Blockhead in a long time.
He's still crushing it, man. He has
He's
a new
put out
album
a-
out this year.
On Backwoods. Yep.
He's still doing his thing very, very well. Tours too a lot. Good man. Shouts to Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else for the YouTube world out there?
To the YouTube world,
Let's see.
take care of yourself.
Keep skipping those ads, huh?
Skip that ad. We'll be around. We'll be making more music. We'll probably be out on the road again in the fall. He's got a solo record coming out. We have a whole other EP that's done almost.
Yep.
That'll come out at some point. I got a project with Curly Castro.
That's exciting.
Called Shrapnel, produced by Lucid, almost entirely by Lucid.
That's really dope.
It's gonna be really great.
That's exciting.
I'm really excited about that too. I don't know when that's coming out, or by what channel.
Or if, the way that you're smelling these days.
Oof, I don't know what that means, but we'll keep it going. Then music always is getting made constantly. Ideas,
Awesome.
whirlwinds.
What about you? You had a great set the other night, and maybe
Ask me
they want to
anything.
know about what you're working on.
You got a project coming? Like a passion project?
Yeah. I showed you 2 tracks that are more calm.
Terrible, but
Terrible, yeah.
you're still working on it.
I'm still working on it now. A friend of mine, he told I in January I think I sent a bunch of my sketches to friends of mine, and the one guy came back and like, dude, there's no melody in it. It sucks. Do something with real instruments. And I was like, all right. And then I started doing something with real instruments. I was kind of sick of doing the whole year just sampled,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm creating more of my own samples. And,
Yeah, man.
that's what I'm doing right now.
Do it up.
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Endless pursuits.
And just trying to get the spirit back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of sucked myself dry with all the concerts I was working at, and
Self-care, man. Do your own thing.
yeah.
Yeah, the venue last night was awesome, and sound was great.
That's how it works.
You did a good job,
That's-
and a man of many hats, we were saying. Keep your eye out for this kid. I guess we should probably shout out Kurta too, right?
Oh yeah, Kurter. Because of him, we know each other now.
Much love
Jake
there.
and Sean. See you guys around.
Get out of here.
Come on.
I remember how I broke it all down. Trying to clear it up instead of tear it all down. Selective as it is, still turn my hearing up. I disappear and act when that mirror turns up. Hey, stop adhering to that stuff. No woman, no cry, call that tear ducks bluff. Bare knuckle brawl with the Paul Bears walks like, nah, what?